All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chrissy Sports Corner, aka Top Line Sports. What's going on, man? Hope everybody's having a great Saturday, man. First of all, make sure to hit that like button, man, that subscribe button. If you ain't subscribed already to the channel, man, if you didn't know, like buttons help with engagement, which helps the channel. All right, cool. So in case no one ever broke that down for you, that's why you hear people say, "Could you hit that like button for me?" It shows YouTube that you guys are watching, that you guys are engaged, and it helps push the video. That's how it helps the channel. So if you can, it's free. Hit that like button for me now. Kevin Durant. Honestly, man, I could have made 100 videos on Kevin Durant. He's been talking, he's been saying things, not negative, a lot of it not negative. He's been defending himself. He said some things as well. But first of all, let's talk about the first part of this Kyrie Irving contract situation with the Brooklyn Nets. We all know that's like right now one of the biggest stories that's going on because one side feel like, hey, Kyrie, you ain't played that much, bro. Why you demanding this? Kyrie feel like, I'm Kyrie. Give me the 5-year 250. I need them 250. Brooklyn like, bro, you ain't done enough to warrant that. But Kevin Durant stepped in here and he had something to say. This is what he said. He said, as far as his involvement with Kyrie's contract, he said there is no involvement at all. I mean, I can't be involved with this. This is a man's livelihood. This is much bigger than me. Being a free agent is one of the most important times in your career. That can't be swayed by anybody else. I just do me and wait for that time. There's nothing that can happen right now. I don't think he can even make a decision on opting out until the 29th, I think. So, I just kind of let things play out and see what happens. Keep the regular contact with Kai, and we'll see what happens. It's something that's so much out of my control that I don't know, that I don't want to be a part of it. We'll see what happens, though. Now, you understand what he's saying? Hey, man, look, this is big. This is this guy. Wop, this is paper. I'm not getting in that. That's on him. That's on him. That's my dog. That's my friend. I'm still keep contact like I've been with him. But far as his contracts, I got nothing to do with that. Now I understand what Kevin Durant said. And if this wasn't Kevin Durant, I don't know if I believe it as much. But Kevin Durant, and one of the things that often comes up about KD is, I just want a ball, man. Like, he just want a ball. He's like, man, hey, look, hey, it ain't my job to get in here and try to persuade this man one way or the other. That's his bag. That's his contract. That's his life. I just want to play basketball. And for me, I understand that perspective, but this is what comes along with having your own team. And regardless, if we want to be honest, Kevin Durant got more control over Kyrie contract situation than actually Kyrie does. And I'm just being honest. Because if KD walks into that office and say, hey, sign Kyrie. You can either sign Kyrie or I'm out of here. Kyrie is getting signed today. All right? It's just that simple. It's just that simple, KD. Because if you're Brooklyn, you got to look at it like KD is arguably, he's definitely one of, not my best in the league, but one of the best in the league right now. And he's been hovering over there for a decade, right? Like, he's been hovering at the top for a decade, right? So if you don't ignore that guy and go, yeah, we'll deal with this, KD, you don't have input. But if KD said, hey, man, hey, I'm gonna let y'all deal with that, I ain't got nothing to do with it, then it kind of put the Brooklyn Nets at a disadvantage because they don't know which way he's swinging. So in this whole situation, KD is actually the key. But at the same time, I understand KD being like, man, I'm good, bro. Like, y'all got it, y'all have it. Ain't got nothing to do with that. It's a sticking point, man. It's a big sticking point because I don't think KD finna be part of bringing in a bunch of, projects and see what happened. I don't think him and Ben Simmons is gonna win a chip. So it's going to be interesting, man. It's going to be interesting. But to continue on, I also like this that KD said. KD says when it comes to the Golden State Warriors, man, he's been getting a lot of slander. Charles Barkley talking that crap about, he was just a bus rider. He didn't. Stop. All right? Stop it. KD is that guy. Let's not play with it. But this is what he said on the podcast. He said, y'all just be hating on a God. And this is according to NBA on ESPN. Y'all just be hating on a guy. You think I'm a 6-year veteran in the league the way people talk about me like I ain't did before I got to Golden State. Go do your research. I've been this. I didn't think they had a dynasty until right now, until they won that fourth one. I was part of something special. I felt like I contributed in a positive way. I agree. I agree. Like that, I don't think nobody disagree that he contributed in a positive way. And I'm from one not gonna take KD's credit for him and what he did because he went to a team. Now because who he went to, I think why he get the most flack. I personally said I didn't like the move. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't like the move with him going to Golden State just because it was like, yeah, I didn't feel that. I didn't feel that. You talking about a unanimous MVP, 73 win team that just put you out and then you go hang out, you go click over. I didn't like the move. I'm not gonna act like I did. But I'm not. But that don't take away what he done, right? Like KD stepped up and handled his business and won the Finals MVP. So it's not like he just okay, you know, I'm good. I ain't gonna do my part. He got there and handled his business and done his part. You know, he said people are just hating and they're acting like he's not, and like he's in his sixth season or something. Like he said, I've been this. KD is saying, look, I've been that dude. I've been that dude. Now he finds himself defending himself to leave because let's not lie. When he joined Golden State, he got criticized. He got criticized out the wazoo about it being bad, about it being a bad decision, blah, about him, you know, coattailing, hopping on the bandwagon, whatever you want to call it. He took all that. Then when he leaves and go try to do his own thing, everybody's saying, man, I bet you wish you'd have stayed in Golden State now. I bet you would have stayed in Golden State now. I think KD, the only issue here is KD just picked the wrong running mate when he left to go to Brooklyn. That's just what it is. It's like I say, man. It's one of those. It's one of those hard things to deal with because when it's your buddy, it's your homie, it's your ace come boom, your ride or die, whatever. He like, man, let's make this move. You thinking, and I'm just paraphrasing from Kevin Durant here. I'm looking at it like, I know Kyrie been playing around, but he ain't gonna do that with me. That's my dog. He gonna hold me down. He gonna play. Well, and I'm not just talking about him sitting out for the vaccine or whatever. That's his decision. I support it. He took his punishment. I got no problem with that. But even before that, the disappearing acts, the you know, even some of the statements just didn't make sense. Like it just didn't work out because Kevin Durant picked, and I'm not. It's not like it's certified over yet, but I think Kevin Durant had the right thing in mind. But I also don't think Kevin Durant, for his legacy, wanted his own team. But as a basketball player, he was already in the perfect place. Golden State. Because he could just go play ball. He didn't have to worry about, hey, man, what about this contract? Hey, man, you the face of this team. Hey, KD, what you think about this move? Hey, KD, what you want to do? KD. He didn't have to worry about all that. He could just play ball. Now he putting himself in a situation where the Brooklyn Nets is his team. But at the same time, you need to come out and say you need to own that this is your team, this is what you wanted, and you you kind of help them work out this Kyrie thing. So anyway, guys, that was my take though, man. KD says y'all just hating on the God. So with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great.